you've got chips in there. Oh, you've got candy in there. Oh, you're hungry. Oh, go get something to eat. Y'all, you know I've been MIA. Well, I am back. I've finally gotten my move done. Things are starting to fall back in place and I'm starting to get back into my routine. So I'm hoping that with this video, I will be back on track and I can get things back on my Monday schedule. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Pamela and I am on a weight loss journey using lifestyle modification and a little help from my best friend, compounded Tirzepatide. I have been on this journey for 38 weeks now and I'm currently on 5.95 milligrams. I'm about to give my 39th injection and we're going to talk about the past couple of weeks. So let's jump right into it.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I can do tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is skin tight is 'cause I thought that you were.
Let's talk about my results. Week 37 was August 1st through August 8th. So when I weighed in on August 1st at the end of week 36, I was 151.7 pounds. And for those of you who may be new here, when I started my weight loss journey in November of 2024, I was 196.9 pounds. I'm going to rephrase that. When I started my compounded Tirzepatide journey, because I had been on a weight loss journey for years before I started on compounded Tirzepatide. So when I started compounded Tirzepatide, I was 196.9 pounds. And on August 1st, I weighed in at 151.7 pounds. At the end of week 37, when I weighed in on Friday, August 8th, I was 154.4 pounds. And you're probably thinking, wait a minute, that's a gain. Yes, that was a gain of 2.7 pounds. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. I know exactly why I had a gain. For those who may not know, I did just move and it was pretty stressful, both emotionally and physically. I had been in that house for 10 years. It was my first home that I had purchased. I was really excited about it when I bought the house, but after I got in, you know, there was a lot of things wrong with the house. And when I moved in, it was me, my 4 kids, and my granddaughter. So it was a huge 5-bedroom. Plenty of space for everybody, but as people started moving out, we didn't need all that space. So now it's just me and 2 of my kids. We don't need all that space. And the mortgage had gone up, or the insurance really, the homeowner's insurance, the taxes, all of that had gone up significantly from the time that I moved in. So I decided to let go of my house and just get a rental property. So I am currently in a rent house, much smaller than what I had. It is still 4 bedrooms, but the rooms are smaller, the kitchen is smaller, everything is pretty much smaller except for the pantry. But everything is smaller, but it's a nicer house. So it was kind of emotionally draining, you know, having to give up my first house that I had purchased. And I am about to give my injection in my lower left abdomen. And so, you know, just the emotional feelings of, you know, when I bought the house, I thought we would live there forever. You know, not forever, but, you know, I thought I would have it for the rest of my life, pass it down to my kids. That was the idea. And that's not quite what happened. So that was kind of emotional, letting go of that, and not having that extra financial asset, I guess, was another part of it. But let me dispose of this in my sharps container. There we go. And get rid of this. So, all of that was emotionally draining, but then the move was physically draining. And again, I do have 2 kids. I have 4 kids, but 2 that still live with me. Y'all, I am so off lately. They are grown, they have their own jobs. So I did a lot of the packing at the old house. They packed up their rooms and a little bit of the, like their bathroom that was upstairs. But for the most part, I packed up the rest of the house. My room, the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the game room, the garage, Lord, the garage, and the office. So it was a lot. It was very physically draining. And even still, since we've been here, I've been the main one unpacking stuff. They're unpacking their rooms, and I'm unpacking everything else. So it's been a lot, and I'm trying to get back on track with things. And one of the things that I'm trying to get back on track with is eating properly and tracking my meals. Before the move, I was tracking all my meals every day, and I very, very rarely would eat fast food. Well, during the move, I ate a lot of fast food because of the convenience, and I was not tracking. It was too much of a hassle for me, and I was already drained, so I just didn't track. So it's been a few weeks. We moved on the 18th. It's been a few weeks. Today is now, a month. Today is the 16th. So yeah, it's been almost a month since I was well, take that back. I did track this week. So I wasn't tracking. I was eating junk food, lots of fast food. I know why I had the weight gain. However, this week, let me get my notes here and we'll continue talking. So this week, for week 38, again, when I weighed in on August 8th, I was 154.4 pounds. And that's when I started tracking again, was over the weekend. Really, mainly Monday is when I started getting more back into the groove of tracking. And I think probably because heading back to work, well, not Monday, I guess Tuesday, because I don't work on Mondays. So Tuesday, getting back into the routine of sit down at my desk with my breakfast and put it in my app, and get up for lunch, put it in my app. So Tuesday is when things really got back on track with tracking. So, plus, I also, to kind of make things more convenient for myself without having to get fast food, I decided to order some factor meals. And I'll put a few of them in somewhere. And they're pretty good. There's one of them that I really didn't care for. It wasn't bad. I just didn't care for the flavor combination. I think it was like a honey butter chicken with mashed potatoes. And it just, I don't know. It was a grilled chicken breast with some honey butter kind of cream sauce on it. And it just, I don't know. It wasn't bad or wasn't horrible. It just wasn't my thing. But at any rate, so I've been doing better with my eating. I've been tracking. And when I weighed in Friday, the 15th, I was 151.2 pounds. So that is a loss of 3.2 pounds from the previous Friday. And that puts my total weight loss since I started on my compounded Tirzepatide journey at 45.7 pounds. So I'm back to the 45 range. I had gotten to 45 pounds down previously, And then it just kind of crept back up with the move. And so now I'm back down to 45 pounds and I'm feeling great. Still got a lot to do. I still have to organize my office, and I've been debating on getting some new couches. The couches that I have, I don't like the way that they fit in this living room. And there's really only a couple of ways that you can organize this living room, because they have a plug on the wall for you to mount your TV. So you kind of have to put your TV there or cover the plug with a picture, I guess. But there's really not another place to put the TV in the living room because of the windows, and there's no other walls that you could put it on. So I've been debating on getting a little modular sectional. If you have a modular sectional, let me know what brand do you have. I've been looking at the Lindsay Home modular sectional because I like the idea of having everything be able to come off and be washed. With the Lindsay Home, everything comes off. Even the base, you can uncover it and put that in the wash. And I like that idea, but I'm having a hard time. I'm looking at the Rubik 5, and I'm having a hard time finding a lot of reviews on it. I've found some on Reddit, and there's not very many, and they're kind of mixed. And I know that for the most part, people leave reviews when they're unhappy about stuff. Some people leave reviews when they're happy about things. Most people will leave a review when they're unhappy about things. So my thought is that the reviews that I've seen are 50-50. That probably means that it is a little bit on the better side, because there's probably more people who have not left good reviews than people who haven't left bad reviews. But at any rate, if you have a modular sectional, especially one where the covers can come off and be washed, let me know what you have and how you like it. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with the move. Other than that, I've pretty much unpacked mostly everything. I still have a couple of boxes in my room and one box in the kitchen that's all like glassware, stemware that I need to put above the refrigerator, and I just haven't done that because I have to get out and get on a stool to do that. But I'm going to try to do that this weekend. I need to organize my office, which is a complete wreck right now, and I'm trying to figure out how I can fit my treadmill in there. And I just haven't figured that out yet. Right now I've got two L-shaped corner desks, a little small refrigerator, a shelf, and my exercise bike. And yeah, so I'm trying to figure out where I can put my treadmill, because right now it's just sitting in the garage. And I wanted to make that my office slash creative room slash workout room. So that is my woman cave. So yeah, I just have to figure out how I can make it work. I'm hoping to get back on track this week with my videos. I have a couple more videos that I need to shoot. I have an Iuga haul, stuff that I bought that I wanted to share from some of their other collections that they don't really highlight in the haul videos that you see where they're sponsoring them. So I kind of wanted to do that just to give y'all an idea of some of the other things that they have, because they've got some really nice stuff. In fact, these shorts that I'm wearing are from Iuga, and these are more of like a I don't know, they call it an athletic short, but they're really nice. I love them. And I have pets, and one of my dogs sheds profusely, and like the dog hair does not stick to them. So I love, love, love that. So, but yeah, I have some other things that I need to try on, and I have a Shein haul that I wanted to film, because I did buy a whole bunch of new stuff for my birthday, and so I thought I would do a little haul for that and show y'all what I got. And you know, when we're on this weight loss journey, we're constantly changing sizes, so a lot of times we don't want to buy new clothes because we know we're not going to fit in them for too long. But I think I'm now down to a size where I'm pretty close to my maintenance weight, and yeah, I needed new clothes because nothing fit. And I had nothing to wear for my birthday dinner, and I wanted to get something, so I did. And so I'm going to try to get those filmed this week and hopefully get those out sometime soon. But Other than that, I want to get back on track with doing my shots, but let's talk about, should I go up in dose? Why am I feeling like, let's turn this way, and I'm going to talk to you here. So why am I feeling like I should go up in dose? Well, although I'm losing weight, the food noise has been crazy this past week. And there's some times where I did not feel like eating, but there's other times where nothing could satisfy me. And I've eaten candy this week. I've eaten, and it's not a lot, but it's like that. Oh, you've got chips in there. Oh, you've got candy in there. Oh, you're hungry. Oh, go get something to eat. Kind of that feeling. And I don't like that. I like when the medicine is working as designed and I don't have the food noise and I can control when I want to eat and how much I want to eat and what I want to eat. This past week, even though I had a good week and I lost weight, I felt a lot of times like that food noise was just in the back of my mind. So I did do the 5.95 milligrams again this week, and I'm going to see how it goes and then maybe decide if I want to go up to 6.5. And y'all know me, I go up in baby steps because I can't jump up a whole 2.5 milligrams. I will be sick, laid out, can't eat, all that. So I'm thinking 6.5 will be okay for me if I want to go up to that. And I have not decided yet. I'm still trying to keep it at 5.95 as long as possible. We're going to see how the food noise goes. And by the end of this week, I think I will be able to decide whether or not it's that time and reach out to my provider and just say, hey, this is what I want to do. And I know he'll say yes because he always does. So I'll let y'all know next week when I do my next injection, whether it's going to be 5.95 again or if it's going to be 6.5. So thank you guys so much for watching today. If you have not subscribed and you've gotten to this point, then come on, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will catch you back here next week with my next weekly update, hopefully. Until then, stay blessed.